Yes, well, before I start, I do have a habit of upsetting people, so I just want to make sure it's okay if I use the words win a lot and cunt. Good, well, that's a good start. I don't know about you, certainly obviously Mr. Ropey Man would know about this, but it seems to me that everything these days is about anal. It's just everywhere, isn't it? It's as if the vagina's gone out of fashion. And I said to a friend of mine, is it true that you can get pregnant with anal sex? And she said, well, of course, Jennifer. Where do you think lawyers come from? Don't get me wrong, you know, I love sex. I really do. I mean, you know how it is. If I have sex, it just makes my whole day, but, well, if I have anal sex, that just makes my whole week. And actually, I suppose my favourite sex is probably oral sex, but you know, the thing about that, you always end up with such a high phone bill. Yes, and I've been out dating recently, and I've had that many blind dates, honestly, that I just have to get a dog. Honestly, it's soul destroying, soul destroying. And I don't know whether anyone here has done any of that internet dating. Have you done that? Obviously, they don't allow you on, sir, but it's just absolutely appalling. You know, men put pictures of themselves 15 years out of date. And what's all this when a man is standing there with holding a quake heart? Why would you do that? And then you get people who write, you know, GSOH. Well, I mean, fuck me. You know, if you've got a sense, if you've got a sense of humour, you'd write something funny, wouldn't you? I'm just beside myself, you know, trying to find a man. And then you find there's a whole different language. And the language is, you know, you have to decode it. So, for example, if a guy says that he's, you know, sort of mid-40s, I don't know, attractive, active, no. What that means is 55, he's on Viagra, looking for a 25-year-old. If he says that he's looking for a soulmate, you've got a stalker. You found a stalker. And if he says that he's sensitive, no, that doesn't mean sensitive, no. When he's got his cock in your mouth, he doesn't say, darling, make sure you don't push it too far down your throat, does he? He's not sensitive, no. And honestly, I know, that's quite sorry, is that the Millwall people? Yes, so where was I? Dating. Yes, it's just been an absolute nightmare. So I went out with this man a date, and he was so unutterably boring. He ran, I think it was some kind of, I don't know, optical lens company with marketing. Absolutely boring as anything. Went on all night about plastic injection moulding and polymers and something like that. And can you believe, in the middle of dinner, and for God's sake, don't go out for dinner with me, there's no escape. And I just said to him, I couldn't believe it, I just said, have you ever fucked your mother? But even worse, he didn't even reply. He didn't say anything. He just carried on about marketing and polymer. And so I thought, right, that's it. And actually, this is quite a good tip. Girls, if you find yourself in this situation, what you actually do is you take your knickers off, go to the loo, make your excuses, take your knickers off, run them under the towel, wring them out, and then bring them back to the table and just sort of hang them over using salt and pepper. Unfortunately, in this case, he didn't budge, and he carried on talking about his job. So I just said, oh, fuck off. Yes. And honestly, I'm so desperate for a man. That's actually why I'm doing this comedy. thought maybe I could find someone. Obviously not the Millwall crowd. But I do have to have my...
Should have said that.
I think I already did, sir. Yes, so back to sort of dating. What was I going to talk about next? That was it. I actually went on a porn site. I know you're shocked, sir, aren't you? I went on a porn site, and I couldn't believe it. There was a man and a woman, and the man was scooping Winalot onto the woman's vagina. Can you believe it? And then along came a dog and started licking it off. And I thought to myself, you lazy cunt.